Hi Kopites, welcome back to Facebook DM Q&A. So, as you know, I've been working quite a lot recently on my KOA hub. Just updated it all yesterday. It's looking really smart now. If you haven't already, go over and have a look. I want to thank everybody that has taken a look. I've actually got Google Analytics attached to it now, so I know who's watching. I know where they're coming from, like whether it's Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, wherever. I know who's making the effort and who's not. But yeah, let's make a start. So I've got 5 new questions. Some of these are quite controversial and quite funny at the same time. So question number 1 is from Chloe. Gareth, honest question. Why do Liverpool fans always panic after one bad result? Is it in our DNA or are we just dramatic? To answer Chloe's question, I would say it's in our DNA. I think if you go back to the days of Bill Shankly, I've been talking about Bill Shankly in previous videos today in my LFC Fact File. I think when Bill Shankly in the 70s, he put up the "This is Anfield" sign, didn't he? For 2 reasons. One is for the players to realise who they're playing for, and 2 was to put fear into the opponents. So I think it's in our DNA, to be honest. I don't think we're used to losing. I mean, one of the facts that I found out today, which I found really interesting, is we actually went 10 seasons in a row unbeaten at Anfield in the league. I mean, we're not used to losing, are we? I mean, I know we had a bad patch, didn't we, in the 90s? But to answer your question, I would say it's in our DNA. I wouldn't say we're drama queens. I think because of how successful Liverpool have been, I would say that a lot of people are shocked when Liverpool lose a few games in a row. You know, I mean, this season so far, we've lost 5 out of 11, haven't we? Which isn't good. But it's football, isn't it? Football's not like it used to be back in the 70s and 80s. You know, it's more... Teams are a lot closer now, aren't they? There's no, oh, we've got so-and-so this week, that's an easy game. Say, I'm going to say Bournemouth, for example, or Leeds, or Burnley. There's no easy games in the Premier League anymore. You know, anybody can shock anybody, can't they? But yeah, I think, to be fair, I think it is in our DNA, and we're not used to losing. So question 2 is from Big Dan. If Klopp... this must be from a while ago. If Klopp walked back through the door tomorrow and said, Gareth, I need 1 signing today, who would you tell him to get? See, that's a good question, but I think I've covered this before. Me personally, I think we need a centre-back. I think I would have gone all out for Mark Gay in the summer, even if it meant offering Konate as part of the deal. You know, because we know Konate is not going to sign a new contract. So why not offer Palace Konate? But that's my... that would be my pick. I would probably go for Mark Gahey or another centre-back. I think we've only got Joe Gomez, haven't we, who's injury-prone. And then Konate, who for me is out of form. Virgil van Dijk's out of form. But now that I believe Alisson's back for the game against Nottingham Forest on Saturday, so that'll be interesting. That'll give the defence a boost. So question number 3 is from Amy. Who winds you up more? Rival fans or Liverpool fans arguing with each other on Twitter? This is quite an interesting question. So it's football, isn't it? It's passion, it's real life, it's how people think. With Liverpool fans arguing with themselves, we should be all one unit, shouldn't we? All pushing in the same direction. But you know what Twitter's like. It's a cesspit of idiots. They would find an argument in an empty room, wouldn't they? On X, everybody's a football manager. Everybody's a know-it-all. Everybody thinks they know best. But ironically, they don't, do they? Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. Everybody's entitled to say what they want, when they want. It's nothing to do with anybody else, your opinion, is it? So I wouldn't say it winds me up, but I just think it's pointless. At the end of the day, arguing amongst yourselves isn't going to change the game, is it? You know, if you've lost, you've lost. You know, it's pointless falling out with people and arguing with people, and it's just daft, isn't it? Let's have a look. Let's see what else we've got. Spare me a second. I'll just have a quick look at my DMs. Right. I'm trying to find a good one. This is a good one. So this is from Lewis. Gareth, if you could change one rule in football to make the game better, what would you pick and why? One rule I would change is the... I don't know really, to be honest. I would say get rid of VAR. I know it's not a rule, but I just think VAR is ruining football. You can't even celebrate a goal anymore, can you? You know, if you're waiting for the offside flag to go up. I mean, that's another rule that annoys me, the offside flag. If you're offside, why are they waiting until the end of play? You know, the phase, before they put the flag up. Just put the fucking flag up. If you're offside, you're offside. What, 10 seconds isn't going to make a difference, is it? But VAR, for me, it's basically running the game now, isn't it? It's basically overruling the refs. It wasn't brought in for that. It was brought in to help the referees. Like, for example, is give a yellow card or sent the wrong player off. That type of thing. Or if a goal was offside, but the linesman had missed it. You know, things like that. It wasn't brought in to run the game. So to answer that question, I would say 2. I know you said only 1, but I would say 2. Get rid of VAR and stop that fucking delayed offside flag. Right, we'll do one more. So this one's from Jenna. Serious one. Do you think Liverpool actually have the squad to win the league this season? Or are we still 1 or 2 players short? That's actually quite a good question. So the way I would answer that is, if we had every single player fit, I don't think the title's over yet. A lot of people are saying, oh, we won't win the league now. It's only 10 points, or is it 10 points? Something like that. It's only 10 points that we're off Arsenal. It's nothing. How many times over the years have we seen Arsenal bottle it? Lots of times, haven't we? So I would say we've got the squad. I mean, in January, if we can bring a centre-back in, that'd be great. But if we can't, I still think we've got the squad to do it. You could put Endo at centre-back. I know it's not ideal. You could put Andy Robertson at centre-back. You could put maybe Gravenberg at centre-back. And we do have the squad to do it. We've got a couple of players in the youth team. But yeah, I do think we've still got the squad to do it. But we need to start winning games now. We need to get a run of maybe 6 or 7 wins in a row, starting with Nottingham Forest this weekend. Like I say, if you've got any questions for me that you'd like me to have a go at answering, like I say, I'm no expert. I just give my honest opinion. If it's wrong, it's wrong. You know, that's just my opinion. I'm entitled to my own opinion, just like you're entitled to your opinions. That's it for this episode. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and if you'd like to support the channel, there is a link in the video description and on my KOA hub as well. That's it for now. Take it easy.